If you continue to focus on what you do not have in life, according to them, then that will continue to be something that you will continue to attract more and more of. The more you feel yourself filled with resentment, the more it will continue to destroy you. It will bring more frustration, anger, and all the negative emotions. You need to change. You need to make a shift in your energy. You need to strengthen. When you're having thoughts relating to what you don't have in life, that gives you a totally different energy. You are putting your conscious and subconscious minds together to work towards a state of deprivation thinking. You are putting your conscious and subconscious minds together to work towards a state of deprivation. You tell the people around you, your friends and family, about the things that you would love to have in your life and about the things that are missing in your life. You are radiating a kind of energy around you that is lacking in life. It is the cycle of cause and effect that will start acting up in your life. Because you will be thinking that you do not have something, it will have an effect on your life. It will cause you to find more incidents that will make you think more about them. The missingness of something continues to show up because you already think that you do not have it. It will keep coming back to you. It will keep becoming a part of you and your life because that is what you are manifesting subconsciously with your thoughts. This is the first step that we need to take to bring about change, unless you want things to stay the same as they are right now. The most important factor in bringing about any change is setting the right intention. Your intention has the ability to change the way your brain functions. An intention can be the starting point for a change in your subconscious wiring. It has to begin with setting your subconscious mind up to get fed the right thoughts to cause the desired effect. Feeding your subconscious mind the right mantra is the way to go. Now, here's where it gets interesting. These mantras are the teachings of 2,400 years ago. Of course, I was not there to get my hands on them. But I found these ancient teachings from an Indian guru of that time. His name was Patanjali. We can only imagine the amount of knowledge and subconscious awakening they had, because even at that time, when there was no technological development and no fancy machines, he was teaching his pupils the art of levitation. He was living inside a cave, and he had all of this knowledge about how to bilocate. He spoke about self-healing through the power of words at that point in time. His vast literature has been extensively used by many people for the same purpose. He spoke about the power of yoga, and his aphorisms are one of the greatest tools that we can use now. They can solve all of our problems. It is amazing to know what he already knew before the modernization of the world. Aphorisms lead you on a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening, where you can channelize your inner energy in order to manifest your desires into reality. This process of meditation requires you to use japa as a tool to guide you throughout the process. A japa is a repetitive sound that you use to channel your inner energy. You use that energy to focus more on what you intend to manifest. By incorporating the name of God as that repetitive sound, you will be incorporating your inner energy along with heightened spiritual energy. They will be bringing a shift to your inner energy by submitting yourself to a higher source of power. This will let your inner energy be channeled in a way that will be highly productive, healing, and self-realizing. The impact you have not been able to achieve till now will become easy and accessible for you. You can use it to manifest anything and everything in life. You put your intention into it and use it to manifest success and money in life. You can use it if you are trying to find true happiness in life. You can use it to conceive successfully. If you haven't been able to do that earlier, you can use it to manifest everything in your life. These teachings were in practice even before the time of Jesus. And if you look at the New Testament, written about 300 or 400 years later in the book of John, you will find, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him, all things were made. Without him, nothing was made that has been made. Believe it or not, the repetition of sound is one of the best ways to tap into dormant inner energy. The repetition of the sound, or a mantra, has helped me manifest my desires. I stand here before you as an example, telling you that it has always worked for me. It is the most powerful meditation that many people are using successfully, and you can do it too. You can attract absolutely everything into your life using the power of the sound of the mantra. It is your focus in the meditation that is going to activate the power within you to attract your desires into life and make them a definite reality. We have the ability to train our minds to work a certain way. Whatever information we feed is going to happen, and that information is going to manifest itself into our reality. I'll give you a small example. What happens when you get a runny nose or a sniffle? Your brain starts to process this information. Your brain starts to analyze the circumstances, and you will start to think, oh, I have a sniffle today. Tomorrow I might have a sore throat because of it. Then it will increase with the passing of time, and by day 3, I might have a fever. And with each passing day, you start seeing these reactions, and by day 3, you have a fever. This is the effect of putting your attention on the circumstances that will bring them to reality. This is the preconditioning of the brain. This is how you have previously trained it to work according to the circumstances. You think something will happen, and that becomes your reality. That comes to life. I am trying to bring you and your thoughts into a state of self-actualization. People who have achieved self-actualization have a different mindset. The wiring of their subconscious mind is different from that of the rest of the people. They are different. They know what it is that they are and what it is that they can be. This is the secret of life. This is the secret of manifestation. You know what your inner self is capable of, and you become the master of channeling that energy. Self-actualization gives you inner peace. So whatever is happening on the outside, the problems that you face from the outside world will not be able to disturb your inner peace at all. The best thing I've ever heard, and that has always stuck with me, is that the same mind that has created a problem cannot solve it. If you look at people who have problems in their lives, people with poor financial stability, people who are living in misery, people who are sickly in life, people who can't seem to be getting successful in life, all of these people have one thing in common. They are focusing their energy on what the problem is in their lives. By focusing more on what the problem is, they are attracting more and more of it. This is creating a cycle of cause and effect that they are unable to break free from. While people who have self-realization or self-actualization have a highly functioning consciousness level, they also have the ability to create the life of their desires. A woman came to me. She was just out of a bad relationship. And she told me that she found 3 different men after getting out of that relationship, and all 3 of them seemed to be interested just in her body. They all became disrespectful after a while. She asked me, what did I do wrong? What can I do now? Can you see the problem here? She was having a miserable life with miserable relationships with men in the past. That was the conditioning of our brain, and that was the problem that has always been with her. And as she was moving forward in life, she was putting more of her energy or her focus on what the problem was. Since she was focusing more on the problem, she was attracting more of it into her life. Think of your life as a boat that is moving forward. You are standing on the deck of the boat, and you are looking down at the water. What do you see? You see a trail of water getting left behind. The boat is moving forward in this direction, and there is a wake of water working along with it. What do you think is moving the boat? Is it the trail of water that is making the boat move forward? Absolutely not. That will be an absurd thought. It is the present moment. It is the force of the present. It is the force of the engine of the boat that is making the boat move forward. The trail of water is just a result of the boat's movement. The reason your life is moving forward is because of the present moment. It is not because of what has been left behind due to past experiences. Anything that happened in the past is just an illusion now. It cannot affect the inner force, the force of life within you. If you let it do that, you will always be stuck in the past. If you do not like what is happening currently in your life, or if you are unhappy with what has happened so far in your life, you cannot change that by keeping your focus and energy on the same effects. People will continue to have different opinions about you. Somebody will tell you to do this, and somebody else will tell you to do that. The more people you meet, the more they will tell you what you should be doing with your life. So based on that, we create an idea, and based on the people around us, we are not reaching somewhere in life because of what their idea is. I am unable to resonate with it. It might be your parents or your friends and family whom you listen to, and then you feel stuck in life. You feel stuck because you are listening to them. And then people tell me, well, I have to listen to them. They are older than me, or they know about me. And yeah, you need to listen to them, but you do not have to embrace them completely. You are an adult now, and you have the liberty to continue to work on what you desire in life. If you continue to focus on what you do not have in life, according to them, then that will continue to be something that you will continue to attract more and more of. The more you feel yourself filled with resentment, the more it will continue to destroy you. It will bring more frustration, anger, and all the negative emotions. You need to change. You need to make a shift in your energy. You need to strengthen your inner self. You need to revitalize it. Tune into that energy. So forgive the people around you. Let them say what they want to. If you're successful, a successful life will only be yours. You cannot always satisfy everyone with your actions. There is always going to be someone who will be jealous of you. You will find people who will cheat on you, and you will find people who will betray you. But you do good for yourself. You do not let your inner energy be affected by any of it. Your inner peace is in your hands. It cannot be disrupted until or unless you let it be. You will do more good in life, and more good will be attracted to you. You continue to be the positivity in everyone's life. Radiate that positive energy. Be a giver of compassion, care, and love. Be the best version of yourself. Connect with the eternal source of power. It's between you and God. It was never about anyone else.